What's up guys, and welcome back to another video where today we're gonna try something new. I'm sorry about the sunlight behind me. There's nothing I can do. My curtain's on the wrong side of my air conditioner for that. But anyway, a few months ago I actually got a job outside of work. Also, if you can't tell, this is me. Anyway, because we recently hit 100 subscribers, and I told some people at work that as soon as we did hit 100 subscribers, I would do a special that involves face cam as well. So I didn't want to record it just on my phone because that would have sucked. So I'm just resorting to doing something random while I do it. So we're just here in Terraria as just a little bit of a filler thing. So I currently work at Fisher's Popcorn. I am off today, but I work there. I am one of the currently, I think there are only 3 people who can make employees that can make popcorn left because the other 2 have gone back to school. So I said to them, you know what, hit 100 subscribers, I'll do a Fisher's Popcorn tier list because I like tier lists, other people like tier lists, so just why not? Also, I'm here with
This is gonna be
Steven.
great. I can change this.
So, yeah, I'm here with Steven as well.
Uh,
And we're gonna be doing some more things today. So anyway, if you'd like to know more about Versus Popcorn, there will be a link to the website in the description below. There are currently, I think there's 4 locations. I'm not gonna tell you which one I work at, but anyway, you can order it online. We can ship it anywhere in the U.S. as well as internationally. So I have every type of popcorn with me here. So let's get it started.
yo, I'm excited for this.
I have to actually figure out which type I have here because I have like 5 different caramel types. I think this one is just standard
God, which
caramel.
one do I try first?
I think this one right here is just the standard caramel. So it's the original recipe. It's what Fishes is famous for. God, I have to sit really weirdly in order to actually block the sunlight. I tried to use like chroma key to get rid of all the sunlight, but that just made the entire face cam pixelated. So, and well, as you could expect, with it being what we're famous for, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't personally make this today, but I do make it from every now and then, mostly in the mornings because I'm the only one there in the mornings. Anyway, so yeah, we have just the standard caramel corn. Our this is pretty good, but in the like early mornings, like when it's just getting ready, it has a bit of an odd taste to it. But aside from that, we're all good with this. A nice solid A tier popcorn. Now, while I am very much so not experienced enough in work to actually put up, to actually be able to be qualified to make a tier list of this, I've eaten enough popcorn in my life. I have tried like, I think over 60 different types of popcorn, or 60 different companies popcorn. So I think I can tell you what good popcorn tastes like.
Yeah, you know, I have to agree with you there. I think you're
Also,
pretty reliable source.
A different idea I had for this was a soda tier list, but that was much more expensive than a popcorn tier list. Anyway, because I have a little free sample cups here, and I just get free popcorn as well. So, now a little Sprite here for a little bit of a cleanser.
Oh boy.
What's next in here? Ah, yes, another classic popcorn style. Very classic, being the most classic in buttered popcorn right there.
Ah, that is
It's not actually
almost as close,
buttered,
almost as classic as you can get.
but it's actually butter flavored, being butter flavored salt. And high key, actually though, I actually think it's our most healthy popcorn option.
Really?
because it's just corn kernels and salt. Like, I remember some slow days where I just read the nutrition labels on our stuff because that was a weird hobby of mine, like when I was 7, just reading nutrition labels on foods.
That is a strange hobby. A good hobby, but a strange one as well.
I don't think I grabbed a particularly good handful of butter popcorn when I came up here, because the white popcorn doesn't have much salt in the white. The whiter the butter flavor, the less salt it has. But still, you can absolutely 100% taste the fact that it's butter. But it's also not butter, meaning it's actually really healthy. And because it's at a great taste, but also a nice little health factor there, it's gotta be one of our S tier popcorns.
Yeah, you do make a good point there, because it's not only is it tasty, it's healthy as well.
I think next up is the old caramel seasoned with Old Bay on it. Yeah, that's that.
There's an older version of this stuff. This is intriguing.
Old Bay, like crab seasoning. Have you ever had crabs before, Steven?
I cannot say I've had crabs before.
You disgust me.
Had. Oh, what the frick have I had? I've. Fuck,
Anyway, I'm not necessarily
lots
one for spiciness, but if you do like spicy things, it's pretty good for you. But like, I personally don't like spicy things, so it's gotta be just B tier. Now, none of these popcorns are bad, of course. This is just my personal preferences. I'm not one for spice. If you are one for spice, it would be very good for you, but I personally am not. I really don't like handling spice, despite my heritage. Last one in this little red cup that I got here is, I think, caramel dusted with white cheddar seasoning.
Ooh, now that sounds delicious.
Now, to start this off, this is by far our most unhealthy option, but it's popcorn, man.
I mean, of course it's gonna be unhealthy. It's popcorn. It's not meant to be healthy for you.
And this one can differ. I personally love it when there's like a large amount of white cheddar on my piece of popcorn with caramel, because cheesy and sweet just go pretty well together for me.
I will second this as somebody who has had cheesy and sweet things before. They can be very good.
So, with that, it's my personal favorite popcorn, so it's getting up into the S tier right at the top.
Just be having a load of fun with this. You get to eat popcorn and record a video.
Yeah, we get more videos done later. Anyway, so what's up next? Just plain old white popcorn dusted with white cheddar on top of it. Who's next up?
Looks like those bags you can get from like Dollar General or something.
Now, personally, I don't really like the white cheddar. I think just straight cheese is a bit overwhelming for me. Like, the caramel dusted with white cheddar is sweet and cheesy, but just straight cheese is a bit much.
Can also be bad for your, internals.
So, I'm giving that one as well just B tier. And I say that as if B tier isn't supposed to be considered very high.
Well, that's, I don't think that's how that works.
Alright. Next up, we got a big one.
Oh?
We only got 2 flavors left here, I think. Yep, only 2. We don't have many, especially at the place where I work at, because Because I've looked online, there's some places that sell like pumpkin spice chocolate caramel, and that just sounds disgusting.
That doesn't sound good, but I tell you what, if I ever get the fucking money for it, I'll fucking buy it and try it myself.
So next up we have caramel with peanuts in it.
Ooh,
So it's,
that is something I've had before. Pretty good, normally,
I mean,
for me anyway.
good. It's just kind of just a straight upgrade to just the plain old caramel. You get a nice little, peanut crunch in there, and you also get a nice bit of protein, so it's a little healthy too. Of
Oh,
course,
so it gets a healthy factor here.
so I have to rate that one at S tier as well. And then last up is another personal favorite of mine, and another classic flavor that you'll find in like any grocery store in America. Kettle corn.
Alright. So, if I can be entirely blunt here,
Mm-hmm.
either I don't look hard enough, which is very possible, or every time I've gone down to a store, they just don't have it in stock.
I think it's maybe you just don't look hard enough, because it's, so if you want to know what it is, for like the most part, it's just, for most companies and stores, it's essentially just buttered popcorn but sweet.
Yeah, I can't say I've had that before, so
Ours isn't
I don't
buttered,
think.
it is just plain old popcorn, but it's sweet and salty at the same time. And it's another like personal favorite of mine. And so therefore, we're also putting that in the S tier.
Question. It's an
Yeah.
important one. How much would it cost to get the different ones that are made shipped to somebody?
A small tub, which is about a half gallon of popcorn, will cost you about $18 depending on what you want. There is a $10.50 shipping fee for anything.
Okay, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good for price. That's not bad. It's a good price.
So
I like
anyway,
that
with
price.
that being said, our final tier list goes something like this. In the B tier, I have to figure out which one it was. I think it's in the cup, right? Wait, I'm gonna eat all this popcorn off camera. Oh yeah, another bonus to this, if also to you, Steven, if you were to keep the lid on the tub when you get it, the popcorn lasts for 6 months to a full year.
Damn! That's really good!
So,
Holy crap.
anyway, with that
that's
being
amazing.
said, our final tier list goes something like this. In B tier, we have both the white cheddar and caramel dusted with Old Bay. And I think I have to put the caramel dusted with Old Bay above just plain white cheddar, because it's, well, crabs are a big thing where I live. And so it's got like a bit of a, like, it's advertised as crab spice, which, you know, it's pretty accurate. In the A tier, the only one we have there is the standard recipe caramel, and I need to figure out which one of these two cups of caramel that is. I think it's this one. So this, the standard original recipe caramel, nothing on it, is our sole A tier competitor. Then in S tier, we have kettle, caramel white cheddar, caramel peanut, and butter. And my personal ranking probably goes caramel peanut, in 4th place. Butter in 3rd. Kettle in 2nd, and Caramel White Cheddar in 1st place. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this 100 subscriber special. See you all next time, and of
You can
course,
subscribe to him.
have a good day.
Bye.
That